Let's imagine that there's a dating rule book out there. And now let's rip it up, because the rule that works for one person to get them a relationship typically does not work for another person. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you the rules that I see my clients following, that if they just ditch that one rule, they can find a relationship. And typically they find a relationship within 90 days after getting in touch with the thing that's holding them back. So here's 6 different rules that could be blocking you from a relationship. The first rule I see that can hold women back is dating all the time to burnout. And this is usually happening because the astrology timing is not great. Like for one of my clients who was dating all the time, she's going on multiple first dates a week. This is over a 2-year period. She didn't even get second dates. And then she was ready to give up. And luckily we spoke. I saw that she had a good time coming up to make a commitment, fall in love, and that's exactly what happened for her. The second one is taking yourself off the market when the astrology timing is good, like my last client almost did, because at that point she was completely burnt out. She didn't want to keep looking. And so she was going to take time off just when her astrology was starting to put her in a good place to make a commitment. The third one is a little controversial because it's about friends with benefits relationships. And one of my clients, she was in friends with benefits. She knew that she liked him. They had a great connection, but that he just ultimately wasn't going to be the person for her. She let go of that, and very quickly she met someone else. And this leads me to the fourth rule, because who she found was someone actually she had met 7 years previously. So sometimes you're surprised by people from your past that you did not ever really think about. You may have written them off, or they just don't come to mind, but they're actually people in your past that could be a great partner to you. The next rule that can block you from a relationship is too many rules. And I had a client who was very much wanting a relationship, but when she was dating, she was following a lot of rules and she really was trying to control the whole situation. When she finally met someone and she had that strong connection with them, she let go a lot of her rules. Things that she felt that she needed to do sort of fell by the wayside when she actually met her person. The next one is when you really need to move. And this can be obvious to you. Say you're like one of my clients, she was living in a very small town, but she was raising her child there and she could not leave. And so when she finally got to the point where her kid moved away, her kid went off to college, then that's when my client was able to move. And within months, she got into a great relationship because she was able to get out of that small dating pool that was sort of holding her back from getting that relationship that she knew that she was ready for. The dating rule that is holding you back could very likely be something that is completely off your radar, because it might feel like so obvious to you that this is how dating is. But it's usually the blind spot, thing that we're not aware of, that's holding us back from finding that relationship that you know you're ready for. And if you've ever been heartbroken, go ahead, click the link. It's going to be in one of these corners. It's going to explain why you can have such a strong connection with someone even when you sense that they're not good for you.